on this Monday as Curaçao takes on Panama. I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us. Another comfortable afternoon, and it will get into evening here in Guatemala City. 72 degrees Fahrenheit and light breeze in the forecast as well. And it is perfectly sunny skies here in the capital city of Guatemala. Look at Group E. It was Panama taking a 1-0 win over Guatemala on Saturday in the opening match of the group. And of course, Mexico, a big win over Curaçao by 9-0. An absolute dominant performance by the four-time defending champions. They will be up later this evening as they will take on the host Guatemala here at this venue, Estadio Doroteo, Guamuch, Flores. Well, we should be in for a couple of good games today and a crucial game, especially for Curaçao, trying to get into that knockout stage for the first time. Well, their best finish was the round of 16 just in 2019, trying to get back there now for the second straight tournament. As for Panama, they are trying to get another 3 points under their belt that could propel them into that top spot as they go into that game against Mexico coming up on Wednesday in the group's last day. So plenty to play for here today. Curaçao trying to get their first goal of this competition as well, as they were shut out by a very strong Mexican outfit on Saturday. So we should be in for an exciting matchup here today. It's Panama and Curaçao, the first of two from Estadio Nacional here in Guatemala City. Lineups and first kick coming up shortly here from Guatemala City.
Damas y caballeros, démosle la bienvenida a los equipos nacionales de Curaçao y Panamá para el partido de esta tarde del campeonato sub-17 de Concacaf 2023. Damas y caballeros, por favor, ponerse de pie. A continuación, escucharemos el himno nacional de Curaçao.
A continuación, escucharemos el himno nacional de Panamá.
Alcanzamos por fin la victoria en el campo feliz de la unión. Con ardientes sudores de gloria se ilumina la nueva nación. Con ardientes sudores de gloria se ilumina la nueva nación. El recinto cubrir con un velo del pasado el calvario y la cruz, y que adorne el azul de
Building you up to first kick this afternoon from Guatemala City and Estadio Doroteo, Guamuch, Flores, Panama, and Curaçao just moments away now. And the final handshakes here between both sides. A perfect sunny day, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Couldn't ask for better conditions for some soccer on this Monday afternoon. As the teams go through their final preparations, let's take a look at today's starting lineups. We will start with Curaçao. They're, of course, coming off that 9-0 loss against Mexico. Just one change. It'll be Torino Marchena coming into the lineup for Noah Callister, who moves to the bench today. Of course, the coach, Demi Rosario, for this Curaçao side, looking to notch their first goal of the competition. And there is Curaçao. They will be in the white kits today with the black trim. And now a look at our referees is Reginald Gums from St. Kitts and Nevis. He will be the man in the middle. Luis Paz and Berman Bermudez are the two ARs. And of course, it's Chavin Green from Guyana. He will be today's fourth official. The two captains, it is Chuvianchelo Hui. He is the captain for Curaçao, and of course, Juriel Noreda for Panama. So one more photo op for both the captains and today's officials, as Panama will sport the red kits here today. And we can take a look at those starting lineups now for Panama and coach Michael Stump. As we mentioned, a 1-0 win over the weekend against the host Guatemala, but two changes coming into the lineup will be Kahir Tovares alongside Giancarlos Garcia, while Martin Krug and Juan Jimenez will move to the bench here today. The lone goal scorer was Kevin Walder, number 7 in red. He, of course, is in the starting lineup once again this afternoon. So with that, we're just about set to go for first kick. And it should be an interesting fixture between these two sides. Curaçao needing points, and Panama looking to get a full complement of points after their first two matchups here in this 2023 Concacaf Under-17 Championship. Just waiting on the whistle from the referee. We can get things underway. There it is, and away we go. 90 minutes between Curaçao and Panama to get this Monday doubleheader started at the 2023 Concacaf Under-17 Championship. Of course, thanks so much for being with us. It's Panama that starts in red, going from right to left, and they'll look to take some time on the ball to start this game out. Their 10th appearance in this competition. Their best finish was runners-up in 2013. In 2011, they finished in 3rd place. They do have some decent history in this competition, and now just trying to carry that on in they can get to either of those spots, either runners-up or third place like they did in the early 2010s, that will secure a spot at the Under-17 World Cup, in which they have been to twice. In 2011, they reached the round of 16 at the World Cup. In 2013, they did not make it out of the group stage. Here's Anel Rice for Juan Hall. And Panama will work it around the back once again. Play this into space down the right. Panama just able to keep this alive in the corner. And that's going to be a foul against Curaçao. Free kick upcoming now for Panama in the attacking third here. Here Tovares drawing that foul. So a set piece opportunity upcoming. Eric Moreno stands over it for Panama. Moreno's service couldn't get by the first man. Now oncoming. Here comes the follow-up attempt. Curaçao able to clear this away. Again taken on the volley. It'll fall all the way into the corner once again. Moreno will try to track this down. It'll be a throw-in still for Panama as they keep the pressure on early. Here's Rice. And again, Panama will take some time on the ball. The 5th time these two teams have faced off. Panama holds the advantage 2-1-1. The lone Curaçao win came in 1985 in Mexico. That was a 3-1 win, but the last time these two teams played a 3-3 draw in the last edition of this competition in 2019, and of course was in the United States. So some good history between these two sides pretty recently, and now they face off for the 2nd straight tournament. Good skill there by Moreno just to keep possession. And again, Panama will start out from the back here again. Almost exclusively a domestic roster here for Panama. Just 2 players play their club football outside of the country lines of Panama, in Mexico, and in Spain. As this cross comes in, it's quickly cleared away. Martin Krug plays for Levante in Spain, and Luis Mendoza plays for Tecos in Mexico. Both those players available to feature off the bench today. A little bit of a different story, though, for this Curaçao team. As you look at Demi Rosario, picked a roster mostly of domestic players, but still a few that play outside of Curaçao. A couple that play in the Netherlands. Jandro Sambo plays for Ajax. Carlos Cientier plays for Feyenoord, and Demian Augustin plays for Derby County in England. All 3 of those players in the starting lineup here today. The other one is Declan Clayboer. He plays for Hoogstraten in Belgium. So with some European flair to this Curaçao roster here in 2023. Long distribution, and this looks like going to be a foul against Curaçao. I believe just for undercutting Giancarlos Garcia there, who was trying to go up for that ball. It didn't really look like Christian Pop was trying to play the ball in that instance. There's a look at Michael Stump, the head man for this Panamanian under-17 side. Just starting his tenure, and it actually looked like the referee pointed the wrong way. This is going to be a free kick going Curaçao's way. Stump, the head man for this Panama side, very experienced as the flag comes up as a head coach in Panama with many of the top club teams in the country, including Tauro, Plaza Amador, where he made 2 stints, San Francisco, Chepo, and Torrio. And he was named the under-17 coach just earlier this year. As you can see the close offside decision there, going against Curaçao here in the early going. It's been Panama almost exclusively on the ball here to start. Played in his space down the right. All the way into the corner now and cleared away. It's a mostly empty stadium for now, but expecting a decent crowd tonight for the hosts, Guatemala. As this one deflects through, chance here for Panama, and they get the opening goal. A great start for Kevin Walters, now 2 goals in 2 games. In 7 minutes, Panama is on the board, it's 1-0. Pretty direct play here coming straight through the middle. It was an unfortunate deflection, you have to say, as Walter was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, Emelina. Emelina trying to protect that near post. But a good shot in the end there by Kevin Walter, the Plaza Amador product. Has his 2nd goal in as many games. And a great start here for Panama. And could this be a similar story for Curaçao? They were down inside of about 2 minutes in the game against Mexico on Saturday, and they concede again early here. And let's see what their response is like. Sliding challenge, and this will go against Curaçao, and maybe an extra little talking to here from the referee, Reginald Gums. Clay Boer was the one sliding in, one of those European players. Now another set-piece opportunity for Panama's number 10. Moreno will just play this short. As we were saying, of course, this game, the first of 2 today from Guatemala City, Mexico, and the host Guatemala will be taking to the field next in an important game for Guatemala. They don't want to have to go into that last game needing a result. Trying to get something before the final match day of the group stage. It'll be an uphill battle, no doubt about it. How about a shot from distance? And this one not too far away, but sailing over the bar. No doubt, though, an ambitious effort from Giancarlos Garcia. Curaçao able to win the ball back, and they'll look for space here on the near side. Clay Boer plays it up ahead. Now on the overlap, couldn't get the pass away. Still fighting for it. Looks like the throw will go Panama's way. Garcia, and again they'll start it out of the back again. 10 minutes gone, and Panama getting an early goal through Kevin Walter for the 2nd straight game. A lone goal scorer in this competition so far for Panama. They only scored 1 against Guatemala on Saturday, but that was enough to get them the 3 points. Right now, with this result, of course, in the live standings with Mexico to play later on tonight, it could move Panama to the top of Group E. Doroteo, the captain, bringing it forward. Trying to cut this back now. Another opportunity coming here, but good defense there by Curaçao just to clear the threat initially. Moreno. And here's Garcia. Panama coming forward again. And this cross just a bit too much there from Juriel Noreda. Runs all the way through for the goalkeeper, Emelina. Curaçao just trying to win that second ball, but really nothing doing. And immediately back in the possession of Panama. They've had the ball pretty much the entirety of these first 12 minutes. And I wouldn't expect that to change. Curaçao will have to try to nick a goal. You'd feel like in transition. They haven't had those opportunities as of yet. They did have one offside call go against them, though. He's trying to ask a few questions of this Panamanian back line. Noreda again, his cross headed clear. Nifty little back heel. And again, it's Walder who finds Moreno. Gonzalez all the way back for Garcia. Here's Diaz in the middle of what looks like a back three this afternoon from Panama. Up over the top again for Tavares. Trying to turn the corner. And all Curaçao can do from Jandro Sambo is concede a corner kick. First of the match here for Panama. So far, really the only danger on the Panamanian goal was the one goal from Panama. That'll be an in-swinger from the far side. Good depth on this. Trying to pick out Walder again. It's headed back centrally. And Curaçao able to get this away. It's just a bad deflection, though, on the goal. That set up Kevin Walder pretty much one-on-one with Erdioali Emelina in goal. Space again for Diaz to work into. Again, Panama on the move into the attacking third. Another kind deflection on that far side, looking for the cross. Now some confusion there on the far side. Two red shirts trying to cross that ball at the same time, and now it's Curaçao in transition. A good job there by Panama just to get bodies back behind the ball, and they do win it back. Those are the moments Curaçao will have to be very clinical in. Come right through the middle again. And this cleared out of play. The throw-in coming for Panama. Again, it's Diaz. Playing right through the middle. Good drop off, and now the pass to the far side. Flag stays down. Trying to cut this back. And a big save from Emelina. Another warning sign there for Curaçao. That was probably the cleanest move of the game so far from Panama. Look at that pass. Just dissecting that back four. And nearly the second goal of the game as Cahir Tovares had a great opportunity one-on-one with the goalkeeper, albeit from a tough angle. Here's Eric Diaz. Gonzalez. Play this back. The pass just a bit off the mark, but Cientier that couldn't latch onto that loose ball. It's intercepted. Sambal. And for Augustine, trying to switch the point of attack. It's Pop, and he lost out. And it goes back to Panama. And there's no doubt that Emelina in goal will have to make some big saves, you'd feel, for Curaçao to stay in this game here today. But they're already chasing here pretty much from the get-go. Panama coming in, the 6th ranked entrant, which means they were in that second pot. And unfortunately, they got drawn with the 4-time defending champions in Mexico as white shirts converge again in the middle there on Jose Rodriguez. Curaçao able to clear this away. And they win the second ball. Here's Pop, who brings it down. Trying to switch the play again, but it's intercepted. Curaçao, though, able to win it right back. So they have going forward, just looking for that penetrating ball that haven't quite found as of yet. Eventually, it's put out of play. Another throw-in coming for Panama. Again, Diaz will progress it upfield. Looking for that ball in behind, and it runs through for Emelina. Here comes Curaçao again. This is just a direct ball over the top. Great first touch from Pop. Pop will keep it. He had the overlapping option. Pop! And it's just wide. The first sight of goal today for Curaçao wasn't a bad effort. About 25 yards out on the shot, and it did have Manuel Romero scrambling in goal. Good contact on the shot as well, just couldn't put it on frame. But that shows that Curaçao could have some attacking opportunities this afternoon. They'll have to work hard for them, but they will be there. Now trying to slide this through, the extra pass to find width. And just couldn't bring it in. There was Edward Gonzalez. And runs out for a goal kick. Another whistle. I think that did go out of play, and it'll go back to Panama. Long throw-in all the way to the corner. Again, Walder just couldn't keep it in play, and out for another goal kick. There's the distribution from Emelina. Of course, we saw match day number 1 come to a close yesterday with groups G and H in action. And it's groups E and F in action here today, and then they'll close it out on Wednesday. Panama will take on Mexico. Curaçao will take on the host Guatemala. Of course, it's Mexico-Guatemala later on tonight. And in action in Group F, currently it is Canada and Barbados. The United States will take on Trinidad and Tobago later on tonight. Those in Antigua. Plenty of good action in the 2 host cities in the group stage on this Monday. And now Panama latching onto this loose ball, but that first pass just wasn't quite on the mark. Quickly can they win it back? Curaçao, they might be into some open field now. They have red shirts centrally, so Curaçao will use the width. Sambo cutting it infield, playing this through. Good initial touch to find space. They just couldn't get the cross away in the end as it rolls out for a goal kick. Reno Marchena, who was chasing that down, the lone change into the starting 11 today for Demi Rosario and Curaçao, replacing Noah Callister, who moves to the bench today. Always curious how these coaches go game to game, especially in the group stage. And with only 1 day of rest in between, as this goes out for a corner kick, another one here for Panama. There's no doubt that man management so important in these competitions, as it'll be the top 3 teams from each group that advance onto the knockout stage to take on the 4 teams that have already advanced through the preliminary tournament. And again, it's Panama's number 10, Eric Moreno, who will stand over this amongst the cameramen in the corner. The in-swinger to the top of the 6, and Emelina has to push this up and over the bar. Great header coming towards goal there by the goal scorer, Kevin Walder. But couldn't beat the goalkeeper on this occasion. Good save, it has to be said there from Emelina, who's battling the sun as well. Here's Moreno once again. Pretty good service once more, and Emelina to punch it away. A volley attempt just outside the area, cleared out for a throw-in. Moreno on those set pieces, the dead balls, whatever you want to call them. It's been very good so far. And this is intercepted. It was a heavy initial touch, and another long shot will fall out of play. That's the second one already from Giancarlos Garcia. Long distribution once again from Emelina in goal. Appeal for a handball, which is granted. Clay Bower up over the top, looking for pop, and it's intercepted once more. And now Rice, number 6, just playing right in front of that back line today for Panama. Ball straight over the top again, looking for the knockdown of Moreno. He couldn't get there. And now Curaçao can look upfield again. Finds space with Augustine, who tries to step by a challenge, and it's taken away, but the flag will come up on Kevin Walder. Could have been offside by very much there, but they are on the far side spotting it. Just trying to come back into that onside position. Maybe just leaning forward a little bit too much. It was a very close margin there. Panama will start from the back here once again. Just under 20 minutes to go in this opening half. Panama has been in complete control. Just the one shot, and it came from about 25 yards out for Curaçao. Panama's goal from Kevin Walder for the second straight game, and now maybe a chance for a second. Great skill, now the cross bouncing through. Appeal for handball amongst all of that. And it's out for a goal kick in the end. That was great skill from Eric Moreno, just dancing on the ball, but couldn't find the finishing product on that attack. Another look at it here. Great skill shown as he had the Curaçao defender on his back. And yeah, maybe an appeal for handball there, although it didn't seem like the defender knew much about that, as it came off a deflection. And now another corner kick upcoming for Panama as they keep the pressure on. Don't forget, Panama, a win today would put them into the knockout stage. Here's the corner kick, finds Walder, it's headed down, but it's saved off the line. And it bounces up and over the bar. Another great chance for Kevin Walder. The service on these corner kicks has been splendid so far. Clay Bauer was the one just to knock that up and over. And now it's Eric Moreno's turn from the near side. They're favoring the in-swingers so far. Moreno going for that near post. There was a flick there. Rodriguez couldn't get the shot away. The ball into space, down the left, all the way to the end line. It's cut back across. Curaçao getting a touch on it to get it out of harm's way. And this looked like a non-contact injury there. You could hear the grimace of the player as he went to play that ball, and it was just a misstep. I wonder if there's maybe something on the field. He'll just try to shuffle his way off out of play so we can continue playing here. Another look at it. Yeah, it just looked like a misstep there by Christian Pop, and you hope everything is okay. These non-contact injuries, sometimes the worst, and yeah, you can see the ice already on that right ankle. Well, Panama tried to give the ball back to Curaçao, but Curaçao gave it right back. Played over the top, and Emelina will come to claim. Pop, who's starting for his second straight game. Wonder if he might be forced off here just past the half-hour mark. Looking for Rodriguez, and right now it's Curaçao playing with 10 men. And it does look like a substitution is upcoming. Patrick Hook is waiting at midfield. And it looks like that will be the end for Christian Pop, who was the lone shot of the game so far for Curaçao through 31 minutes. Now Sambo. As Curaçao look forward. Sambo dancing through defenders. Second ball won again. Another shot from distance and nothing to test. Manuel Romero in goal. It looks like we'll get that substitution coming for Curaçao now. And here it is. It will be Patrick Hook coming on. And he will replace Christian Pop, who is off injured. So the first substitution and substitution window utilized by Curaçao and Demi Rosario. So Hook, another one of those domestic players, plays for Atlético Salinas in Curaçao. A re-emerging soccer nation with more internationals coming into their national teams. Always known as a country that thrives with baseball. They can get it done on the soccer field as well. It's Walder, and he's in on goal again. A second for Kevin Walder. It's his third goal in this tournament. He scored all three of Panama's goals, and both today against Curaçao. It's 2-0 to Panama. That right foot is absolutely shining for Kevin Walder. The advantage being played, and just a beautiful ball in behind. Walder made that diagonal run. Rodriguez, he absorbed the contact there. Play continued on. In the end, it was Kahir Tovares who provided the assist. And Panama off and running once again here today. That one a well-worked goal. That was all their own doing, as opposed to the first one that was a deflection. But now 2 goals for Walder today. It's 2-0 to Panama. And he is now joint top scorer in this competition as well. Cruz Medina for the United States scored a hat trick on Saturday against Barbados. Of course, he is yet to play his second game. That will come later on tonight, but Kevin Walder off to a flying start at the 2023 Concacaf Under-17 Championship. Diaz. Defenders battling the sun. Moreno nearly got to it for Panama. As Curaçao looked to play out again. Where will those attacking moments come from for Curaçao? Just 2 shots in this game. Neither of them have been inside the box, and neither of them on target. Some contact there in the center circle. Patrick Hook thought he was fouled. Referee did not. Here's Diaz, switching the point of attack. It's Tovares on the far side, assisting the second goal today. Tovares trying to beat his defender around the corner, now going for the back heel and couldn't connect with Rodriguez. But it's Nereda who's there again. He'll send this forward. Swing and a miss on the clearance, and the chance opens up, but the shot well out of play there from Juan Hall. Coming down the right again, cross out in front, and the shot just steered wide. A great opportunity from inside the 6-yard box there for Panama. And just not able to find the finishing touch. Jose Rodriguez, so close, but he was just reaching for it. Another foul here as Carlos Ciente is the one fouled. Second ball won by Curaçao. Now what can they do with it? Dancing on the ball. Here's the shot. It's right at Romero as he makes the save. The first save that Manuel Romero has had to make today. In goal for Panama. Able to keep possession here. Rodriguez, cross coming all the way through, and Clay Bower just let that run through. And now he commits the foul in the corner. It'll be a free kick for Panama that's basically a corner kick. Almost inexplicably there, Clay Bower let that run through, and just not sure Juan Hall was expecting that, and that's why he couldn't get a shot away from that sort of distance. Moreno, the in-swinger all the way to the back stick, and it's headed home for Panama's third. And this time it is Juan Hall. He'll get his goal after all. Panama absolutely flying in this opening half in Guatemala City. They lead Curaçao by 3-0. The service once again from Eric Moreno put on a platter. And all Hall had to do was just nod that towards goal. He put it back where it came from, and the goalkeeper, Emelina, had no chance. A free header at that, and he wasn't going to miss from that distance. It's Juan Hall's first goal of this tournament, and the second goal scorer overall for Panama. They finally have somebody other than Kevin Walter doing the scoring. But right now, it is coming pretty easy for Panama. They've had the ball virtually the entire game. And the 3 shots for Curaçao in this game haven't really caused Manuel Romero much trouble. And they look to be securing their spot in the knockout stage with their performance here today. That will turn into a result of 3 points if they can hold on for 50 more minutes. Here they come through the middle again. They're looking for more. Shot from distance. And this time Emelina is able to gobble it up. Bit of a coming together there between Hook and Garcia, but the referee saw nothing in it. Now Reda. Here's Diaz playing through the lines again. Moreno with the flick. Rodriguez with the high boot. And this will go the way of Curaçao as they look to close this first half strong. Of course, still looking for that first goal of this competition. Coming into this competition in 2023, they had played 23 games. They had scored 17 goals, but they'd allowed 66. And now they've allowed 12 more without scoring any. Rodriguez keeps it going. Walder, and a sliding challenge put in by Isabella. Good sportsmanship there from Walder, slapping hands with him. Slid through once again. It's Moreno trying to hop over a challenge. Just does keep this in play, but can't do anything with it. Now a transition moment. It's Hook trying to hold play up and gets this down the line for Clay Bower. It's cut out, but it's put out of play, and a throw-in upcoming for Curaçao. They advance it all the way in there, attacking third. What can they make of this opportunity? Good first touch just to bring that in. Play down the line. And this one deflected out of play and last off Curaçao. The throw-in will go back to Panama. Race for this one. Panama might be in again. Rodriguez running in. Rodriguez forces a save out of Emelina. And it was a big one at that, protecting his near post. It's out for a corner kick. And credit there to Hui as well, as he was stride for stride with Rodriguez, who just did keep himself on side as well, but had him beat for pace. Surely making that 4-0, if not for the save, but there is an injured player now. Another corner kick upcoming. This one bouncing in. A diving attempt there by Juan Hall. He couldn't get his head on it. Now it's Moreno spinning. Shooting, but it's blocked down. But the chance still there. It's Hall off the crossbar. Chance is still there for Panama. Bouncing through. Now Rodriguez saved and then cleared away. Look at that defending from Curaçao just to keep the ball out of the net. Scrambling at the back as we're into the first of our 3 minutes of stoppage time. A fantastic defensive effort here from Curaçao. The first one off the crossbar. One more attempt blocked. And then how about another and another? 4 attempts there. And this Curaçao back line along with the crossbar, able to keep Panama at bay for now. This one glancing towards the end line, and it'll run out of play. It's another corner kick upcoming for Panama. 90 seconds to go in this opening half. Another in-swinger from the far corner flag. All the way to the back post looking for Walder. He's headed back into the mixer. Now what can Curaçao do in transition? They lose out right away, and Moreno able to keep it here for Panama. Head for Walder. He's back to goal, trying to turn the corner. Throw in here in the last few seconds of the first half. And there is the final whistle. First half has come and gone. Panama in complete control from Guatemala City. They scored in the opening 8 minutes, and they've added 2 more goals to their tally here today. Kevin Walder with a first half brace, and then Jose Rodriguez able to add the third for Panama as they look to cement their spot in the knockout stage through 45 minutes from Guatemala City. It's Curaçao 0 and Panama 3. wings as Mexico and Guatemala waiting in the wings. They will have the nightcap here tonight from the capital city of Guatemala. But Panama just 45 minutes away from securing a spot in the knockout stages. If they can hold on to these 3 points. And through the first 45 minutes, it didn't really look like Curaçao was going to mount much of a resistance as they really struggled coming forward into the attack, and it looks like a whole host of substitutions getting set to come on here for Panama. Well, the first sub will be Gideon Vicento replacing Demian Agustin for Curaçao. And now here for Panama, it will be Oldemar Castillo replacing Juan Hall. Hall, remember, was a goal scorer for Panama in that first half. Also looks like Luis Mendoza will be coming into the fray for Panama in this second half as well. There was the whistle, and away we go. 45 more minutes from Guatemala City as Panama leads Curaçao by 3-0. A pretty dominating first half, it has to be said, for Panama. And we'll see what they can do here in half number 2 as they nearly start this second half with a big effort there. But it's cleared away by Emelina and out for a Panamanian throw-in. Looking to find some space for Sambo to run into. He got the initial touch on it. Now it'll run out of play. It's a throw-in going Curaçao's way. And out of play it goes, so nothing doing there for Curaçao as the struggles continue. Their final game of the group stage will be against Guatemala, and it could be 2 teams with no points coming into that game. So if Guatemala is not able to get a result tonight against Mexico, it will be those 2 teams at the bottom of Group E. And still Curaçao with the chance then to advance. They are not eliminated unless Guatemala can get a big win against Mexico today, which seems a little unlikely just based on how Mexico has performed already and in past tournaments. No doubt the favorites. As this shot coming in, but straight out of play. And the referee might go back to a challenge on the far side here. Try to play advantage. I might have a quick chat. Right off the goal kick. Well, the referee had not blown the whistle yet. It was given straight to Panama, though. And now referee Reginald Gums is ready for goalkeeper Emelina to resume play. And there's the lone sub for Curaçao. Remember, they had to make the injury sub in the first half. And it was Eric Moreno who came out. Juan Jimenez also came on. And it was Jose Rodriguez who was also taken off. This is where some of that man management no doubt comes into play. As Rodriguez, Moreno, 2 of Panama's top performers in that first half, alongside Kevin Walder, who is currently sitting on a hat trick. Couple of goals for him. He scored 3 goals already now in this tournament. This being game number 2. Play this down the right. Some contact there, and a free kick upcoming just outside the box for Panama. here Tavares, who seems like he's bothered by something in that last challenge. Tavares being treated here. There's Demi Rosario looking on once again. Looking for something to go the way of his team in terms of an attacking moment, just something to celebrate for this Curaçao team. They're working hard defensively, but Michael Stump hoping that his team can maybe add a few more here. And maybe even an outside shot to bring home the top spot in the group. If they can help themselves with some goal difference, they may only need a draw. They'll have to score quite a few to get the advantage over Mexico after they put 9 past this Curaçao team on Saturday. So a win here and a win on Wednesday would do the trick. Now the set piece from a tough angle, and this one finds its way through. Panama finds a fourth straight off the free kick. It's Eric Diaz for Panama, and they are running rampant here in Guatemala City. It's 4-0. Let's see if this took a touch on the way in. There's no doubt the goalkeeper was screened. No, it looked like that just went straight in. The two-man wall in front of Emelina, and then all those bodies crashing in front of goal on the in-swinger. And Emelina couldn't keep it out, as Panama have found a 4th goal here this afternoon. This is looking to be a very comfortable victory for Panama.
Damas y caballeros, su atención por favor. Gol para el equipo de Panamá, anotado por el número 13, Eric Díaz, en el minuto 51.
A foul as Curaçao was coming forward. Free kick coming, and looks like a yellow card as well. So the goal scorer, Eric Diaz, now will have his name taken. Off the free kick, this one lofted forward, and it's right at Romero. Not sure if you can call that a shot on goal or not, but he had to make the save.
Damas y caballeros, informan que la tarjeta amarilla fue mostrada al jugador número 13, Eric Díaz, al minuto 52.
Panama again, patient in possession here, as they have had plenty of it. Here's the captain, Doroteo. Jimenez keeps it moving. Rice lets it run through for Eric Diaz. Trying to play that in behind, and again, intercepted. Curaçao trying to stream forward here, and again, it'll be a foul and a free kick. Cedric Mathilda standing over it here for Curaçao. It's just inside their own half. Isabella. Couldn't bring it in, was Sambo here on this near side. Trying to slide this in behind again. It's Walder who goes down. And the referee just points for a goal kick. No penalty. It looked like there definitely was contact there, but looks like not enough to point to the spot here. Decent amount of contact there. There's no doubt about it. Curaçao may have gotten away with one there. Herrera plays this ahead. Sambo splits two, splits another. A little bit more time on the ball here for Curaçao. And they'll work it down the far side now. Looking to get the cross away. This one bouncing into the middle. Chance here for a hook. It was blocked down. Coming through again. Another cross, and this time cleared away. Curaçao, though, able to win it right back. And now they have a free kick. And this in an attacking position, no doubt about it. What can they make of it now? Marchena did well to hold on to possession and then earn the foul. And now they'll have a set-piece opportunity with a chance to really test Manuel Romero in goal for the first time today. Sambo and Claybor standing around this. This will be Sambo to take. He goes low, and it rolls all the way through and out of play. You like the thought there from Jandro Sambo, but not able to put it on frame and force a save out of Romero. He's only had to make one of those today. Chase for this one. Doroteo will get there. This pass intercepted. And maybe a chance for Curaçao to go in transition here. The outlet man is Siente. But nothing that Curaçao's number 9 can really do. 3 goals in the first half and 1 more added on here in the second. Coming on a set piece from Eric Diaz. Slow build up again for Panama. Now they go for the long ball. Great first touch to start this attack. It's put out of play, and it's a goal kick. Panama again, working the ball around the back. This is turned over. Curaçao looking for that outlet pass. They find an option there on the right side, and they'll work it down that touchline. Just able to keep this in play, but nothing doing in an attacking sense as we reach the hour mark here from Guatemala City. It's all Panama, and they're 30 minutes away now from a spot in the knockout stage. All the way through again, Walder. And it's Emelina who comes off his line and makes a big stop there for Curaçao. Denying Walder, at least as of now, a hat trick. Played through again. And now Panama will turn it back. Nereda. Looking for options here, and just too much on the pass as this runs out of play. Another deflection that went right into the path of Walder. And now a player down for Curaçao in the box. It looks to be Declan Claybor. Now some subs coming. That'll be the end of the day for Carlos Cientier. It looks like Sebastian Van Orkom is coming on. Kevin Hatto, it looked like, was preparing. As well as Gindino Winster. There is Winster coming on, number 17. Will also be the end of the day for Torino Marchena. Marchena makes his way off. So at least the two subs in Winster and Van Vorkum coming on. Again turned over. Comes centrally, now it runs through, but it's cleared away once again. So again, those substitutions, Marchena coming off. Cientier coming off as well. And the final one indeed was Claybor coming off. And Kevin Hatto coming on. So all 5 substitutions have now been exhausted by Demi Rosario. And that's another whistle and a foul. And now it looks like a sub is upcoming for Panama. There will be no hat trick today for Kevin Walder, but he does score a brace. He's up to 3 goals in this competition. Another look at that goal. So Luis Gaitan will be the one coming on to replace the goal scorer today for Panama. Got his shoe shined at everything. He has been on fire so far. Luis Gaitan is the one to come on for the final 25 minutes. It's now 4 subs used by Michael Stump and Panama. Again, Panama just working around the back here. What can they muster up? A few more goals in the cards here today. Sambo. Every time Curaçao has a chance to get upfield, it seems like Panama is quick to put the clamps on them. They have not had much room to work getting upfield. Long switch of play. Sliding challenge, and it's put out for a corner kick. Another one upcoming here for Panama. They've been pretty good on these set pieces as well today. Coming forward again after they play it short. Looked like that could have been a foul. Instead, the cross is blocked down as Diaz slipped down as he tried to. Darwin comes into Nereda. Lofted forward again. This is cleared away. And all Panama can do is put that out for a throw-in. And now right back to Panama. Curaçao's struggles just continue here. Panama look to build out once again. Looking for that long stretch pass, but just too far out in front of the intended target of Edward Gonzalez. Curaçao providing a little bit of pressure here on Panama. Not letting them just pass it around the back like they did so much in the first half. And now maybe something coming forward here, trying to turn the corner on Davis, and he shut that down immediately. Winster trying to make his mark after coming off the bench. Lofted forward again. Just trying to hold this in the corner now. Finally able to find an outlet, but straight to a red shirt. And a whistle and a foul. Just too much there from Anisia. It looks like the last sub of the game upcoming for Panama. We'll see Anel Rice come off the field. Joshua Pierre will replace him. Nice applause for Rice as he comes off from the Panamanian support in the building. So it's Joshua Pierre who now comes on.
Damas y caballeros, su atención, por favor.
Here comes the cross. Able to clear this away. There is a Curaçao player down in the area. Referee not obliged to stop it until that initial pass is made. Another look at what happened here was the captain, Louis, that went down. Looks like ready to continue on here. No subs left for either side, so whoever's on the field will have to finish it out here. Panama get the ball rolling once again. About a quarter of an hour left here from Guatemala City. Group E action, match day number 2. And Panama in complete control. They're looking for more, but the elevator door is shut there. Here's Doroteo. Garcia, right back for Noreta. And out of harm's way again as captain Hui wants to come back onto the field here. And he is allowed to do so. This one flicked along. Will run all the way through for Eric Davis. And he'll just have to play it back for his goalkeeper, Romero. It's lofted forward again. But nothing doing. Well, Panama pretty much just coasting to the finish line now, and you can't blame them. They have done what they've needed to do here today. Just hoping to now see this to the finish line. Maybe they can add one or two more to their total. Here they come down the right, Curaçao now. It's touched out of play once more, throwing upcoming. And they'll try to take it as quickly as they can. Hook.
Hey, atrás, Eri, atrás, hey, Nereida, García, háblese, Nereida, suelta y coge. Hey, Edward, atrás. Hombre, está hablando.
The whistle will send this to Curaçao, and they'll take this quickly. First touch just let Sambo down there. Panama again trying to work this forward, just 12 minutes to go. Davis able to step forward and picks the pocket of the opposition. Now trying to play this right through the middle. It's cleared away. Gaitan had a great opportunity to take that through on goal. Looks like another Curaçao player is down here after the play. Able to get right back to his feet is Deshaun Isabella. That back pass nearly picked off. Back to Emelina, and he just lofts it forward. So far the shot count 14-3 in favor of Panama. Possession still holding at 70% in favor of Los Canaleros as well. Nereda was nodded forward, but too close to Emelina. Not to the path of Luis Mendoza. Mendoza, of course, one of those players that does play his club soccer outside of Panama. He plays for Tecos in Mexico. One of just 2 players to do so with his Panamanian team. A Panama player down behind the play, but Curaçao will carry on here. Davis trying to step in there. And nothing doing. Pierre, and now Nereda. Nereda brings this forward. Of course, the winner of this group, as we take a look at this foul once again, will take on Nicaragua, who has already advanced on to the knockout stage. The second place team will play the third place team from Group G. Group G consisting of Jamaica, Costa Rica, Guadeloupe, and Cuba. So many of these third place teams will come down to the final day of the group stage, as it might in this group as well, unless Guatemala can pull a shocking upset over Mexico later on tonight. For a team like Curaçao, haven't scored, haven't necessarily been close. They still could go into that last day with a chance to advance. It is the nice thing about the 3 teams of the 4 going through from each group. And now it's a set piece opportunity for Eric Diaz. Already 1 goal from a set piece earlier. And before we take that, it will be a quick talking to with the referee. And Workham alongside Luis Mendoza. Now it's Diaz. Just a little bit too tall there for Mendoza as it runs out of play. This one flicked along. Hook plays it down the line. An option in the middle. Instead, coming together on the far side. The referee says no foul, play on. It was Sambo running free through the middle of the field. Just, they couldn't get the cross in from the far side. Emelina distributes again. A little bit more confidence and time on the ball for Curaçao. As I say that, they put it straight out of play. Here's Diaz. Happy to just step on it and wait for a little bit of pressure. Same thing as Nereda. And they'll have another throw in. Cross lifted in once more. It was a free header there in the middle, but steered wide. Castillo was up for it. Couldn't put that towards goal. And with 5 minutes to play, another goal kick here for Curaçao. Mexico and Guatemala upcoming. Kickoff at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Nereda. Head for Tavares. He works it infield and keeps coming. And then two white shirts converge and it's turned over. Just looking for the quick ball over the top. And Panama have had men there just about every time that's happened. A foul there with Castillo going down. The end line. This comes bouncing in on the turn. Shot blocked down. Second chance. Curaçao clears it away. Again, Luis Mendoza knocking on the door. He's been close a couple of times since coming off the bench in this second half. Diaz picks out the pass with Jimenez. It's lofted forward, headed into the air and cleared away. And the offside flag was up against Panama. Pretty simple decision there from the AR on the near side, with Mendoza straying into that offside position. Again, nothing doing there for Curaçao. Panama put the clamps on them defensively, as this is out for another throw-in. Panama now a couple of clean sheets as long as they see this out. And they'll have a date with Mexico coming up in just a few days on Wednesday. That should be a fun matchup for this Panamanian side that can really test themselves against one of the better teams in Concacaf. But in 6 games all time, this cross comes in, the header is up and over the bar. In 6 games all time against Mexico, they have lost all 6. And the goal difference minus 22. They've only scored 3. They've shipped 25 goals. So there's no doubt they are the underdogs, Panama, on Wednesday. But they'll have a chance to test themselves against the 4-time defending champions. with Panama's win on Saturday, they were actually able to even up their series against Guatemala, 5-5-1 against the hosts. See how much time is added on here at the end. Panama just passing it around. It's 4 minutes added on. And this is headed out of play.
Damas y caballeros, el cuarto oficial ha indicado que se agregarán 4 minutos al segundo tiempo de juego.
Is there another goal in the cards here for Panama? As he look forward again. High lofted ball. Emelina stays on his line, but this is headed out of play. Luis Gaitan, I mean, kind of between two minds there. Decided to just head that for goal, but put too much on it. Another foul as Curaçao tries to play out. They put it back in play quickly and turn it over. Numbers here for Panama. A good defensive pressure just to slow that move. Jimenez looked to be pulled down, still playing the ball, but now the flag is up for offside. Curaçao put this back in play midway through the minimum of 4 minutes. All the way downfield, and Curaçao will get a throw in here. Maybe they can muster something. Haven't been in their attacking third much in this game, to be fair. There's an effort that is well wide of Romero in goal. Panama will play this out, maybe for one final time. Nereida. Into the final minute here. Panama not done quite yet, as this is touched out of play. One more corner kick in the waning seconds. They'll play it short. And look for that better angle. Now the cross comes in. It's behind everybody, all the way to the near side. It did go out of play for a throw-in. Here's Pierre. Referee takes a look at his watch, blows his whistle, and brings this 90 minutes to a close. Pretty resounding victory here for Panama as they book their spot in the knockout stages. They're on to the round of 16. And again, it was Kevin Walder, a brace here today. He's upped his goal total in this competition to 3. Eric Diaz and Jose Rodriguez, the other 2 goal scorers. But Panama, they do what they need to do today, take down Curaçao. They have the full complement of 6 points through 2 games out of their game against Mexico on Wednesday. So full time here from Guatemala City. Finishes Curaçao 0, Panama 4.